So the awesome thing about the Palm Tran app is that you can put in where you're coming from, and then you can find your where you're going into the app, and it'll take you to Google Maps. Now, from Google Maps, you have a lot of ability to explore the Palm Tran and see where your bus is stopping. You can look at the previous stops. You can look at the time that's supposed to be your bus. And once you get into the information on a Google Transit map, you can even find how many times a bus is stopping at that specific spot and what time it is coming.
Also going to include a TV. If you sit behind the TV, you are going to be able to look at your next stop on the route. And if it's your stop, you must stay alert when they come to the stop. It makes verbal announcements over the speakers, especially in different languages, so it's important that you keep your ears open to listen for important announcements. Speak Spanish. The bus also includes Spanish, French, and other languages. The next stop on the screen is my stop. I'm going to pull on this wire to signal to the bus driver that you need to stop. This is my stop, so I'm going to head towards the front of the bus because I have a bike. Palm Tran with Apple Pay. Bike on the bus, so I'm going to first release this lever and then I'm going to take it off. Finish if you use a bike to put the bike rack back up and then close the bottom, lift it up, and it looks great. A short bike ride to my family YMCA.
So now we're doing the return trip from the YMCA. So I'm going to open the app, I'm going to find my location, and I'm going to find the nearest bus stop. And when I look at this stop, I can see how many times a bus is coming to this stop now and in the future. So it's 10:30. I'm going to do the 10:41 stop, and I can see even how many people are on the bus that I'm choosing to take back.
Very important tip to remember is that you are now going southbound if you were going northbound before, and if you were going eastbound, you're now going westbound, so you have to pay attention to the route on the app. However, I have to make sure that I get to the stop in a short amount of time. So I have to pay attention to the time because this is not my stop. My stop is across the street. Since I'm going southbound, I have a different stop. So you're going to find the stop on the app and walk to it. It should give you walking directions if you're unclear.
So I'm going to park my bike with the tire facing away from the curb because I am going to be waiting for the bus. If you need directions on how to load your bike onto a bus, I recommend searching a quick YouTube video before the bus arrives so you feel more confident. But this is the end of my journey. Thank you guys for following along as we went on the bus today, and we used both the Palm Tran app and the Google Maps app to find our best stop and to make sure that we got there on time.